Right. Working my way through all the ads. There's the sound. Perfect. And put on my ugly face and put on the pop-out chat so I can see you all better. And then we just hope and pray that this works today. I didn't have much luck last week. So anyway, we've got a new challenge coming up. So let's go and have a look. And hey Alex, hey Igor, hey Cars, good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. All right. So yeah, this looks fun. I haven't driven this car ever. I did have it in the garage, but never tried it. So now's the time. But first we are, and I'm just going to rent one. But let's go and have a look at what Dan is doing at the moment in this one. Just get a rough idea. Hey Nay, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So here we go. Let's have a look. Just get a rough idea of what is going on. Yeah, Celica. Hey Farouk, good to see you. We'll be sliding, yeah, and it's a 4-wheel drive. I suppose it's a GT4. So yeah, good to see you. All right. So I assume we have to brake a bit early. 100. Now we've got the orange barrier coming up, already starting to turn in a bit, point the car towards the inside. Yeah, the orange barrier looks like a good one to look for. And don't downshift too aggressively, I assume, as well. But the car looks fairly steady, at least. Lifting. So far, only third gear. Yeah, need to cling that inside. There we go. Right, so for this one, there are those light posts, those tall ones on the right-hand side. The last one is usually a good one to use, but I don't know for this particular corner. What does that look like? The brakes just came on. Yeah, it's a good reference still, that one. It looks like the last one up there on the hill. Sports hearts. Anyone up for drift? Yeah, exactly. Now I didn't watch the corner properly. Let's just go back for a moment. But yeah, just keep it in fourth. Now, yeah, it's probably not really sorted out yet. I'm not sure. We'll see. Now for that corner, what do we got? We've got. What do I normally use? I forgot. Rigelig smør. Hey Jon, good to see you. Just basically just need to get the car pointing straight. You've got that, the green, yeah, that bush shrubbery green stuff on the top of the hill that disappears from your line of sight. Might be a good reference. Could be. Oops, sorry. Corner. That's the end of the curve. And that looks like a good reference with some reaction time added into the mix. Second gear. And then spoon curve, one of my many nemesis on this game. But let's see. That's the 100 board, and we've got that small pathway leading up to the escape road at the orange barrier. And it's before that one, so it's a good reference. What does this look like? The brakes just came on. Yeah, so it's well before that, maybe even that one on the inside. And it's not that long ago that we passed the... Oh yeah, it's a while ago we passed the 100 meter board. Never mind what I just said there. Okay. Third gear. Oh, careful. Widen the line, but don't go onto the AstroTurf. This looks funky. Probably, yeah, we need to lift. There's the... And brake as well, so we are approaching the 50 board. Oh, scary. The 150, and that orange line on the inside starting there, that's usually a good one. And now the brakes just came on, and we are not even quite at it yet. We're close to it. I'll have to figure that out when we get a bit more into it. And up to third. All right, let's give this a go. Got a rough idea, see if I can remember any of it. That's always the challenge. So let's get into this. Rental, yes please. Yellow, yes please. That's what she said. Badoomch. Exactly 250 horsepower. That looks perfectly engineered. Let's give this a go. Put up this fast gentleman and let's see what this feels like. I have no idea, so we'll just see. Good thing this car isn't overly fast, at least. Yeah, it's a heavy one. Probably the four-wheel drive, adding to the weight. And that's why you don't downshift too aggressively. The weight transfer is strong with this one. Woo! This one will probably be fun in VR as well. I love these 90s interiors and always great visibility as well. Oh, let's just try to survive. Earlier because now the line into that one is compromised. Woo. But this is fairly early on this time trial, so I might need to back out now and then, whoops, and have a look if we've got any updated ghosts and updated ways of driving this car. It's a bit late. Well before the pathway. Certainly likes to go sideways, this car. It's a rally car, to be fair. A little bit too late. But that's the first lap in. Just do one more straight away. Let's keep it in fifth as we are slowing it down. I did the same thing again, overshot that first part, and then that compromises this one, which again compromises this one. Keep it. Oh, need to be more subtle with the, especially the braking inputs. This car is easily annoyed with sudden inputs. Second gear to that corner, and remember, right at the end of the curve. That's better. Staying in fourth. Gotta move on. Hey Matthew, good to see you. Nice time on race C. Oh, almost lost it there. Distracted myself. So threw away a big chunk of time towards the end there. Let's just go out for a moment. More stoked about the time in the end. Oh, you did a time in the NSX as well? Ah, good stuff. Hey Julian, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the quick hello. Always appreciated. Hope you are doing well. And back to work. So lurking. Yeah, good stuff, Matthew. Always appreciate you dropping by. So is this even gold at this point? It is. And almost within the 2% range. So Dan with a 226.3 and the, oh, that was the one I wanted. 230.7 is needed at the moment. So we'll just do a bit more. This is a time trial for Woody Boy. I think I assume this is a car he will enjoy driving. Oh, right, that 41.009 in the NSX, and the fastest NSX. Yeah, that is really well done. Good stuff. I have really been struggling with that race C and worked my way slowly down to a 0.5 on the account called Arky74_YouTube, which is my qualifying time account, because I race on the other EMEA account and don't go into qualifying grind mode there because I don't have the race pace to back it up. But yeah, that was the best I could do. Then I just wanted to log on to the US account just for a quick race, and had like 6 minutes to warm up. And on the first lap, I did put a ghost on, but I didn't really plan to set a time. I set a 0.1 on that account. So I immediately quit that race and thought, I don't want to start at the front, because I was really planning to just do a race from sort of the middle of everything. So jumped back onto the EMEA account and tried to replicate that 0.1, and eventually got it. But the chicane on a controller, really planning to get the steering right, and it feels a bit like guesswork on the steering. It is so sketchy. That's chicane number 2. And hey, Dipped Up, good to see you. So I'm happy with that time and will not try to improve that further. If I got time for it, I would rather do a few more races and just try to see if I can deal with the crazy tire wear in that race. I have lost the track of where I'm going. Let's just restart this. Enough about race C. Let me concentrate on this instead for a moment. But it's so random when you just, without even really trying, instantly jump 0.4 of a second on a qualifying lap. Yeah, it is a bit sketchy on the brakes, but it's not too crazy fast, so it's manageable, I think. I know it doesn't look like it at the moment, but that's just a skill issue. You really feel the weight coming into turn 1 down the hill. That's one thing the car doesn't really like. But I've only done 2 laps, so I haven't really got the grips of it yet. Short shifting just to stay on the track, but that might be a bit slow. Hang on a moment, I will read the comments in a second. To go on the grass on the inside there. Let me just pause it. I can't drive these cars since moving to a wheel. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, maybe they are probably easier on controller, because the game is sort of helping with some of the steering. The same help you get in some situations, the same completely lack of help you get in other situations. So it's always a trade-off of some sort. But yeah, I can imagine this being tricky with the car wobbling all over the place. I still have to try it for myself. car a bit more towards the inside. And just tapping the brakes there makes the rear end step out instantly. Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Who knows? Skill issue. I know all about skill issues, to be fair. Oh, I should have thrown it in a bit earlier. See the way the nose dives on this car. The suspension is quite soft as well. But an improvement. Tiny one. Hey Otto, good to see you. Okay. So point the car a bit towards the inside. Stay in 5th gear for really long. Because the weight transfer is violent. Lift. And a bit more. Still really not getting quite the line I want. Cling onto the inside. Struggling to do so. Stay in 3rd, rev it out this time. Yeah. Short shifted last time around, I think. Ooh. Staying on. Stay on target. Actually braking a tiny bit early there. Oh, I was looking at the chat. Now I am a bit too far over to this side. Oh, I clipped the grass. That's annoying. Hey Kent, good to see you, and Just a Man. Downshifts are very late to stop the weight transfer. I know. I'm really trying to delay it as much as possible. And Mr. Bad is here as well. Good to see you all. Lovely, lovely. Really appreciate you all being here. I was on my way, getting well into the 28. We just have to restart this. But yeah, did I get it? I said hello to you, Kent, and to Just a Man, and to Divine and Mr. Bad. Yeah, good to see you. But you are right about that, Just a Man. Really important to just stay in the high gears for as long as possible, especially coming downhill for turn 1, because the car will go all wobbly on you. Flash Stagger as well. Welcome in. Still very lively. Not good. Now prepare for this right-hander, if even possible. Now we can go flat out. Hey Morgs as well. Good to see you. Right. let's not throw it all away at the spoon curve. What did I just say? What did I just say? Leave you on lurk, just watching TV with the wife. Keep the video running. Thank you very much, Kent. Appreciate it. I lost it. I jinxed it. Up to third. We are straight in the power band. Coming out of there. At turn 1, it really feels like you're trying to kick a football around a 180-degree corner. It's so random. Ooh. Not that I know anything about kicking footballs anywhere. What I mean, I hope. We survived! Woohoo! Should have thrown the car in a bit earlier. Lost a lot of time there at the end, but it's 28.5, so we are on the move at least. We are on the move. Let's just carry on for a bit. Bit at the start. Oh, I didn't time it right. But lift just enough at the start of that final bit of the curve, or the S's, sorry, so you can just power out of there. And I mistimed that slightly. And while I was talking, I made a mess of both Degner 1 and Degner 2. We just have to go again. hang on. I always forget this. Let's put this to live chat. Make sure I don't miss anything. And I did miss something, didn't I? Yeah, you're talking. And can you not stream? I missed a lot of stuff. Sorry, guys. Have a great stream. Leave it running. And you're talking about... talking about streaming tomorrow. Commentator's curse. Yeah, exactly, Divine. Sorry, now I am totally with you on the chat as well. Too late. That was too late. Yeah, that was a miss. Rally car, rally cross, all over the grass, but it's still alive. Okay, concentrate now. Stay in the high gear for as long as possible. Remember to lift a bit. Set up this one better, which means we can also set up this corner better, which means we can get into this one at a better angle. And I still messed it up a bit, but in theory, lift a bit at the start, and now it should be safe to get on fully on it. I did that faster earlier. That's slow. But better exit. Try to stay in fourth a bit longer this time, maybe. That was definitely a good idea. Lost a bit on the exit again though, but we still have a big mistake coming up here. Hey Demo, good to see you. Brake too late, brake too late, brake too late, brake too late! Still improved. My optimum time is on the way into the 27s, but my driving isn't. That's not going to work. Since it's early on with this time trial, try a bit more, then I think I will back out for a moment, see if there are any updated ghosts to follow, maybe watch a leaderboard lap once again, see if there's any changes in the way you're supposed to do this the fastest possible. Oh no, I lost it. That really late downshifting is really the key to getting that turn one right. That's for sure. Lift a bit. Oh, still got it. I had to do the tiniest lift a second time. That's not ideal, but slightly more ideal than going off the track, at least. Ooh, I thought we were going there. I had to lift a bit. On the move. And try once again staying fourth a bit longer. Really braking early just to be sure. Okay. Slightly better at throwing it into that corner. Oh, that was close to the limit, that one. This is actually looking all right. Ooh, a mid-27. Good stuff. Hey, starters, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, within the top 1%. I know it's early doors. Let me just save the replay just in case I need it for anything. And maybe let's try to do one thing that I know, for example, just a man would find interesting. Let me just quickly have a look at the data logger. I'm not going into huge details with exactly how I brake or come back onto the power, but just it's fun to just have a look at the rough racing line going on. And I need to remember how to use this thing. I'm not good at it yet. Let's put on hold and have a look, just for comparison. So, coming into turn one, that's a gear change. Maybe I need to check that. Maybe Hole isn't even going up to... No, wait, he is in fifth gear because he's coming into this corner in fifth gear. We are braking at the same spot, actually. And I can see I am a bit more on and off the brakes as Hole is more consistent with the braking inputs, timing that better. That's where the precision comes in. But so far, the speed difference isn't too horrible. Oh, we can't see it because of the 26 watching on the screen. I could turn that off. That's actually all right so far. And then, yeah, hole is breaking a bit. I think I try to get away with coasting. But this is not completely off. Still, yeah. I'm not going into detail. And that is Dan almost not braking for that one. Now we are on the way out of the S's, right? Nope, we've got one more to go. Sorry. So I was braking quite a bit there. Yeah, this is the long one where you really have to cling on to the inside. And you can see I am, maybe I was off the brakes a bit earlier, but I have to coast a couple of times coming out of that one. And this is where it gets a bit tricky because we need to time this. That's a gear change. So now for Degner 1, let's have a look. I'm actually braking a bit late there. Wait a minute. I don't really know what's going on there. I'm not trying to sound smarter than I. So we just carry on. Then we've got this. Got the hairpin. I'm braking slightly later, it looks like. But that looks roughly the same, except the line is a bit different. And you can see, yeah, I'm actually opening up that one a little bit, but let's have a look right at the exit. At that point, I'm actually going a bit faster. So what do you know? And then for my least favorite corner of them all. We'll be done in a moment with this, get back to the driving, but I find it interesting to just have a look. Yeah. I'm braking a bit early there, but I am really scared of this corner. And that is, yeah, Dan is a bit on-off there. And I'm early on the brakes again. And Dan is braking, but then back on the brakes. Yeah, if we're doing it a bit, the speed isn't completely out. And then we've got the final bit coming up. Hey, Carl, good to see you. The final couple of corners coming up. Is that me? That's actually, yeah, that's Dan on the brakes and off the brakes. And yeah, can I figure this out? Oh, we've got 30 people in watching me talking nonsense over the data logger. I'm just trying to get a rough idea whether I'm completely off or not. You can see Dan is onto the brakes a bit longer, coasting a bit more, and I bet, let's see the exit. Yeah, now Dan is carrying quite a lot more speed than me, it looks like. Now let's get that 31 people watching sign to get out of. But now we are at the same. It doesn't look too bad, this, but of course I am losing some time here and there. How do I do this? Yeah, that's the time I lost. That's the gap. You can see. But yeah. Let's get back into this and try again. And hey, David, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, welcome to the stream of oohs and ahs. We're going again. That was fun. Maybe I understood some of it. I don't know. We're trying again. But I will say, now I will pause it because I cannot talk and drive at the same time. The data logger did help me a bit with doing time trial on race C. Those very, very long corners where you really have to. It's sort of easier if it's a tight corner, because the distance of where you have to time, okay, I'm braking up until this point and then I get back onto the power. Those really long corners, find the point where you want. This is where I want the car to go the slowest as possible and get to that point nice and smoothly, and then getting back onto the power nice and smoothly. All that, not getting the car slowed down too much and then creating tons of understeer as you desperately try to get onto the power. Just get the timing of that just right. That helped to look at the data logger, and I could see I had a big chunk of the middle of that corner where I was trying to get on the power, lifting a bit, trying to get onto the power, lifting a bit, instead of just trail braking a bit more precisely to the exact point where I felt like now we can just go, hey Dan, you sneaked in here, you fast gentleman, good to see you, sorry I missed you there, I was just trying to have a look at what you're doing and what I'm doing myself. Now back to the driving. So even though I'm still trying to learn just to understand a small part of that data logger, it did help me to pinpoint some of my mistakes, at least the worst ones. I'm not into looking at details on throttle and brake inputs just yet. But that rough overview of what's going on, that is helpful as well. Ooh. That was too early. That was too early. Let's try again. 36 people watching. Thank you very much. Let me try to pay you back with not driving completely horrible, and I'm jinxing it as I'm saying it. Okay. That didn't really go as planned, but lifted too late. Now this corner is messed up, and soon this corner will be messed up as well. And this one, because now I'm getting a bit too desperate on trying to maintain some speed. A bit counterproductive. Let's be careful. End of the curb. That didn't work. The car wasn't rotated properly before I tried to just slam on the power. A bit too late. Now I won't get the exit I want. Woo! Rallycross, and we are off. Just about stayed on the track. Almost got the car stopped. Not really. So that was not good. Let's go again. Let's just go over here. We're not on a good lap anyway, so let's just start where we want to start. Yeah, that was ridiculously slow compared to the best attempt so far. Sorry, it's gone. It is gone. Okay. Let's try again. Remember to point the car a bit towards the inside. Rallycross. That's not a good line. Messed up the entry for that one. Okay, cling on to this one. Clumsy attempt at that. Let's see, that 27.6 might have been a slight fluke of a lap. See if I can get back to doing something similar. Late on the power. That's a bit narrow. Turned in a bit too early, and then the exit is going to be a struggle. It's in the rules. Still a fair chunk of what I did earlier. Oops. That is definitely not how to take that corner. Lift. And cling onto this bottle bit. Oh! I should just stop talking. Right. Still far off. I had a 106 something for that sector behind me just before the hairpin when things were going well. into some sort of rhythm. Better line out of there at least. So far so good. Just making sure. Yeah, this is still alive. I forgot to brake. I am such an idiot. More worried about the stream still being alive. But after last week's attempts, do have a reason to be slightly worried. But I did everything I can do at my end, even though I didn't ever disconnect from anything last week. YouTube just threw me off and ended the stream, but I did clear the cache on the PlayStation, and also in-game cleared the temporary internet files. Restarted the router. I'm running out of ideas, but so far I'm careful not to jinx it. It's working okay today. Okay. It's a fraction too late, I'm afraid. The exit was sort of okay. Just need to be more disciplined when it comes to trail braking into the first part of spoon. I tend to trail brake just a tiny bit, and then I just let go of the brakes, and the car goes all it doesn't like it. That was proper rallycross, that one. Actually, sort of close. Fifth a bit longer. Should have stayed in fifth. Forgot about that. Just about going to stay. That was a bit random. A bit all over the place. No, I actually had it on the track when I left it, but I think I found what I want to look for. There is a small, those small orange squares you can see here and there, got on the inside there. There's one on the inside coming up to 130R. That's a good indicator for a dab on the brakes and throw the car in. So it feels, at least. Wobbly car. Grass there. Not good. Power. Almost at a point where the 150 board is a better warning marker for me for when to brake for this. It's somewhere between where the 150 board disappears and the start of that orange line on the inside before the Casio triangle. And don't shoot this either. I let go of the throttle, then just stabbed it back, and then I started the understeer. That was my own fault. People still hanging about. Good stuff. And good to see you. I thought that was not going to work. Mario, go Mario! I missed you there. Sorry about that. If you are still about, hello to you as well. That's not how to start a lap. We will do it anyway. Just trying to keep that wobbling in check coming through turn 1 and turn 2, I suppose it's called as well. This is not the line. It will stay on the track because I said so. Yes. That was earlier on the power, so building up that turbo boost again. Those sports hard tires, they don't have much grip in the corners, but this car certainly still has a lot of traction when accelerating out of the slow corners. It's more those, when you're coming through fast corners, there's not much horizontal grip going on. Just trying to cling on. I forgot. This is not a race car. I am stupid. Sorry. I also need to just take a short break because sometimes we need one of these. But I'll be back in a second. All right. I think I need to, because now I'm just driving in circles a bit, I think I need to just rewatch what's going on, rewatch the fast lap, and try to reset, because now I'm starting to grind into just bad habits. So Wolfie is up there as well with the fast time. Well done, Wolfie. Okay. Let's have a look. Put up the info. It's so annoying this. You always have to turn on the info every time you've been out. Now look at that. Staying in 4th gear. I missed that bit. Let's just watch that one more time. Starting to turn in the car. Now we're on the brakes. And that was the orange barrier. Full on the brakes, but now slowly coming off the brakes. Yeah, and this is just trying to manage the car wobbling about. Struggling with that bit. This is what I sometimes forget, because if I get a good exit out of the corners back there, turn 1 and turn 2, then I get all excited, thinking, woo, I'm gaining, I'm doing well, and then I forget to lift for this one. Yeah, and even brake if necessary. And then I'm way too deep, and then the next corner will be tight. It's all about timing those corners. And then this one. The car can also go very wobbly on this. Okay. On the brakes. Yeah, just stay in 3rd and get on the power early. And Stefan was here as well. I missed a lot of people, and I'm starting to wonder whether my chat, whether you're just quiet or if my chat is frozen. It might be alive. If someone could just type alive, then I would be happy. It's okay that you're quiet. You're not required to talk all the time. I know many might be lurking at work, but just making sure that it's working the way it should. This. Sorry, I'm beginning to get a bit suspicious. Let me just Yeah, something is definitely not the way it's supposed to be. Alive, good stuff. Yeah, and Hoti is here as well. My chat window has been frozen for a while. I was beginning to wonder what was going on with it. So sorry to you, all of you. I see I accidentally named my stream. This is this is a part 2. That was a hangover from the previous stream. This is the only part today. I might go and correct that. Yeah, you are alive. The chat is hot. Chat's definitely frozen. Hey Jay, good to see you, and tough old man. And who broke it? I have had the pop-out chat window, and it has been quiet for a long time, and I can see you are all talking to each other. And you have been talking for a while, and Sparks is here as well, and Debo is here as well, and Katurix is here as well. And I am very sorry, I missed you all. I have been acting like you didn't exist. So Good to see you. Yoo-hoo! That's embarrassing. I hope this chat window will keep working then. And and tough old man as well. Debo, I said hello to you. And if I missed anyone, yeah, so many, yeah, and I just very rudely ignored all of you. My own chat window hadn't said anything since Damo entered and said hello, so I was beginning to get a bit worried. Anyway, let me just have a look at this. Still got a sub and a like, thank you very much, Katurix. You can see Dan is really playing with that, letting go of the brakes and let the car do that slide, but it is a bit scary. Okay. So now that I'm back with you guys, yeah, Damo broke it. Now we're coming up here, and it's that small square on the inside. That's the one. That is my reference for now. Seems to work. Past the 150, and before the yellow/orange line starts on the inside. So, all right. Now he has to restart the Ghost because it used second on the last corner, and I missed it. Second and then third. I think we're good to go again. But a good thing, the chat is alive. This is so weird sometimes, and this was just the browser messing up with me. Sometimes it is quiet in the chat when you're doing these time trials because it's daytime and people are just hanging out. But now we are here. Go, legend. Yeah, I'll try. Never a dull place to be. Exactly. Okay. Let's try to rev out fourth gear this time, but that also means I need to be even more careful coming into turn one. Burn some rubber, mate. Thank you. I will try. Whoops. Not like that though. Now I'm all used to that fifth gear, so I need to readjust to the feeling of coming into first corner and fourth. This line is still weird. Oh, close to the edge. To go on the grass like that. Oh man, that was quite embarrassing. thing with the chat, that is. Orange square on the inside. Yes, please. Oh, that was a bit too Colin McRae style, that one. Oh, let's go then. A lot of understeer. Kept it. Woo! Okay. Hey Blankenship, good to see you. Overlapping throttle and brake might help a bit, yeah. It's just a thing I'm not very good at, but you might very well be right about that. Carried so much speed this time I overshot my braking for this corner. So still going to improve. Woohoo! Hey Kiwi, good to see you. The real tire screech simulator, yeah. But hold it, that's the thing. The tire sounds is the only thing to really help me when doing race C this week, for example. So I have it cranked all the way up. Hey Commodore, good to see you. Because I need that sound reference to remind me if I'm doing things wrong or not. So if you think it's particularly loud here, you are absolutely right. I need to remember to save that replay. Let me just do that straight away. Just in case. I think. Yeah, I might need it for later actually, if I want to do another comparison. Maybe not today, but another day. It's bedtime for tough old man in New Zealand. Good night then, and sleep tight. It's almost like the Subaru. Yeah, Stefan, you're right about that. And sorry I missed you later, but I may be excused. My chat had frozen completely. Yeah, I never really got back to that Subaru thing. Once I got, what was that? Yeah, got below 2 minutes, then I left it alone. So I only did it a bit on the day after it released. I did a rerun, or maybe even later that same day, I cannot remember, and then left that one alone. But it was fun to do. The one from last week, that was just annoying because it's not really suited for controllers. Still on the steering. That was too late. So now I am late on the power, and you can see how much time I lost by that. That's too early on the power. Didn't have the line right just yet. And Kent is still lurking about. Good, good to see you're still here. I really genuinely got all confused by that chat suddenly going very silent for a very long time. On my screen, that is, it wasn't really going silent. I was just ignoring everyone. I changed the wheels on my Celica. Bad idea. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, it's weird that can sometimes do stuff with the handling. Just after the 150. Yeah. Just after. And I was even a bit late on the brakes there, and we are off the track. Yeah, that's the thing with the brake markers. If you have the choice between looking for something that you have to brake just after or something you have to brake just before, definitely pick something just after, because it's easier to time something leaving your screen and then hitting the brakes. If you are getting closer to it, you're going to misjudge it. But leaving the screen and then hit the brakes, you can sort of get some sort of rhythm with that. So I'm just going to look for that 150 board and then try to time it. If it's board gun brake, or if it's board gun brake, or board gun brake, we'll see. Gotta run. Thanks for stopping by. Go Mario. Just brake when you feel like it. Brakes? Yeah, also that. Just use the chat as a brake marker. Yeah, that's a good idea. Brake now. No. Okay. One more time. Okay. Don't really need second gear for that one. Bad hairpin. Hey Jackson, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Careful. Didn't really time that very good, but let's not overshoot this. After the 150, it is basically just after the 150. With my sloth-like reaction time. Oh, getting close to something. It's gone. Went too wobbly. Will you try to turn in earlier with road cars compared to Group 3 because of the weight transfer? Yeah, maybe. I think so. And yeah, it's hard to say. But yeah, I assume I would try to turn in a bit earlier and also need to be more gentle with, especially when also with releasing brakes and stuff like that, because the car can really react violent to it. But honestly, it's a bit tricky to answer because on the other hand, you sometimes have some steering restrictions on the faster cars, which makes the steering react a bit slower on them. So I would have to do a proper comparison to give you a proper answer to that, to be honest. It's not something I have really thought about. But for example, I just did the Le Mans circuit experience the other day, tried to do something about that, because I'm really not good at it. At that Group 1 car, in some certain corners, especially in Sector 1, it takes forever for that car to change the steering. So maybe sometimes the high downforce cars are a bit slower to get turned. But I don't really have any proof. It's just a gut feeling, so don't hang me up on it. I didn't get the car pointed towards the left-hand side. you with me? Nope, 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 nope. That didn't work too well. That should have been third. I think I've got one more improvement in me this morning. Not on this lap though. Right. Ooh. It's close. Early on the power, that felt all right. That's Stegner 2. Not as much, not the first one as much as the second one was what I was trying to say. That was nice and early on the power. That felt good. The car just hooked up the way I wanted it to. Now be careful. That was a bit too early. So the exit is not going to be the best. Still going. Look for the orange square on the inside. Car to get around the corners there. 27.7. Let's try to get it. Lift a bit at the start so we can get on the power and stay on it. Didn't I look? Yeah, I thought so. I lost a bit there last time. Yeah, that's not legal. And now, just because I am getting a bit suspicious with YouTube this morning, I am going to... It's doing it again. I'm missing comments once again. 3/10 of your time. Damn it! And Liao is here as well. I don't know what to do about this chat thing today. It's messing with me. Let's just pop it out once again. And hey, Platinum Mom, good to see you. Yeah, this my YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is messing up with. So if you feel like I'm ignoring you, it might be because my chat has frozen a bit. It just froze again, but I am with you once again. I just need to have to hit update on my browser now and then, it seems like. But I think I'm with you. And we are on the move again. So now you know, if it feels like I'm completely ignoring you, it might be because my chat is frozen, but I will check in on it now and then and hit the update button. Now I went into 5th. Didn't want to do that. So yeah, now you know. Can we squeeze just a tiny bit more out of this before we leave it, for now at least? Steer for days. I can see both Hoxton and Sammy are streaming now as well. Shouldn't have been in second because then the car has to build up the boost once again. Gray style, but slow. Oh, it's gone. And I'm starting to think way too much about whether the chat has frozen. It's still here. But Jesus Christ, that is distracting. Just popping it out once again. Retry. Still here. Good stuff. Thank you, Stardust. decent.
Keep it in, keep it in.
Almost thought I was a bit early on Degner 2, turning in.
See, this will go.
Not the best exit. Driving so fast, frozen in time, yeah. Ooh! Hang on. Something happened. Let me just keep this together across the line. I improved, woohoo! And Wrench Racing with $10 donation. Thank you very much. She came in like a wrecking ball. Ooh, I can hit this one as well. Thank you very much, Wrench, for the $10 donation, and thank you for stopping by. And the chat is very much alive. And I did get an improvement. Finally. Where does that put us? Puts us 32nd in the world for now. And just about snuck past Wolfie, but still over a second to go up to Dan in P1. But yeah, we're on the move, and I think, let's see, 20 past 11. Let me just give it another 20 minutes or so. Maybe we are lucky. Not even top 5 unsubbed. Jay is gone. Thank you, Jay. But yeah, very much appreciated, Wrench, that donation. Did I get? I think I'm with you. Yeah. Let's try a bit more. A tiny bit more. But I am getting close to wanting to wrap up the stream. I also have to run some errands, do some other stuff. And let my wife be here as well. Turn 1 was better last time around, but let's still see. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. It's a fun combo, yeah, it certainly is, Just a Man. I've enjoyed it as well. I think it will be fun to go back to it. It's getting to a point now where I really should just put it down, give it a rest, and then wait for maybe especially Calster's guide on this one, and then give it a fresh go. But It is fun. It's a fun combo. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. Now early on the power. Clumsy. Ooh, nice and early on the power out of there as well. I was a bit hesitant. Now be careful. That's not being careful. Like at all. What are you guys on about? Beat the trumpet player. Oh, you got a 27.441. Good stuff, German Kiwi. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to beat you on this stream. I will have to go back at some point, but good stuff. And well done on that time. This is going too fast. Keep up. Thank you. Okay. Mission beat the trumpet player might not be on this stream, but I will end up giving it a go. That's for sure. Stay in fourth gear. That was more luck than talent, that turn one. Keep it. No. You put the original wheels back on. Unfortunately, I already got the original wheels on, so I cannot. Stefan will go for a 26. I'm sure you will get a 26, Stefan. I am not sure I'm going for that. Usually my goal with this is I try to do it on live stream, and then I go back and try to beat my own time. And if that is sort of easily done, then I usually try to match the account I started on with my second attempt, and then I'm usually out. No. What is Kent on about? That's not the line for that one. Here we go. Have you done any VR lately? Yes, I have done some. Yes, I'm a pad player, Wrench. I have done some VR lately. I actually went back to try the original S10 license, the one at Spa with the drying track. That was fun. Where are we globally now, Arkis? I don't know. It's the first day, so this is moving fast. We are currently 37th and still within the top percent. Now we've got someone. Titsney has beaten Hollow One's time, and we've got some Japanese fella up there. So it's still on the move. At least we have both beaten that Wolfie. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a very small wheel. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I've been doing in VR. It was actually fun going back to that one. And it is significantly easier to do now than when I first had to learn that. I'm still not good at Spa, but I know where I'm going now, and that was also the trouble with when I tried it the first time. Okay, one more attempt, but we are getting close to wrapping this up. I'm also getting a bit hungry. I was out of the door very early with Junior today. So it's been a while since I had breakfast. That was a bit scary, turn one. Scary and not particularly fast. All I'm getting is understeer, and now I shouldn't have upshifted. It's gone. Come on. What are you guys on about? No. I think we are getting, I'm just looking at the time, I think we are getting very close to the final attempts now. I need a break. I also need a break. B-R-A-K-E, apparently. or just need to learn how to use them. All right. Nope, that's not going to work. Also, I know there is a faster Ghost available now, but I think I would prefer to wait with that now. I have been following Dan's Ghost for quite a while, so that will be when I go back to try this again. Then I can upload a fresh Ghost, because now it will only distract me, I think. That was better. Didn't get the understeer. Woohoo! I had to lift a bit. Now, be careful. Too careful. That second part of Spoon was certainly a bit cautious there. Now, don't mess this up. Messed it up slightly, just after the 150. What is this? Is this even anything? It is something! And that is perfect timing, because it feels like time is running out a bit for me at 2:27.2. I will certainly take that on the first run on this. I know I've also spent a couple of hours now. But 21st in the world, let me quickly save the replay just in case. I want to record it on VHS tape and send to my parents. No, not really. But yeah, but that is going to be my first run. That was my first run on this one, and this was a perfect end to the stream as well. And just to make sure, I think I will once again have to hit the update. Yeah, the stream froze a bit again. Round one of the trade goes to the keyboarder. Thank you very much, guys. And thank you to Wrench for the donation, and thank you to everyone for stopping by. Sorry, I'm just fiddling about with my computer. I certainly hope this chat freezing shenanigans won't be a thing next time I'm streaming, but at least the stream itself didn't cut out this time. Now I just need to change the stream title. But that is going to be it for today. So thank you very much, everyone. Let me just type it in here as well. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.